Hi yogis, this is Cole Chance at YOGATX. Thank you all for joining me. Just want to let you know real quick that I'm going to be having my videos come out every Tuesday for quite a while. So if you want, if you're resonating with this, then every Tuesday we'll have something new for you. And for today, we're going to do just some seated, easy, juicy, feel-good stretches and kind of open up the neck. Maybe this would be good to do before bed, just to kind of release a long day. So let's just start seated. And as we start, we want you to be the most comfortable as you can be. So if you need to set up on a pillow so that you have your hips, I'll actually sit on a pillow here, so that your hips are higher. That can be really helpful. So find what's good for you. And a lot of these poses, some of these poses here at the beginning, I think you'll be able to do in a chair as well, if you wanted to just sit in a chair and do it. So let's just start sitting up tall and straight here. Rolling our shoulder blades onto our back. Kind of puffing your chest out a little bit. Inhaling, releasing. Big inhale, and release. With our hands on our knees, let's inhale, push our chest forward, pulling with our hands. And then exhale, we'll round our spine. Drop your neck, your chin to your chest. We'll come back forward. Bringing our chest through, elbows going back. And then exhale. We'll curl everything in. So we're also moving our pelvis here. So you can imagine your pelvis as a bowl. So when we come forward, we're tilting it forward and we'd be dropping water out the front of the bowl. And then on an exhale, we're tilting it back, tucking our tailbone. So we'd be pouring water out of the back of the bowl. If the visual helps you, that's a good one. Inhale forward. And exhale. Curl in. Good. Let's come back to center. Let's take our left ear to our left shoulder. And I notice in this stretch, we'll want to go in, or I do anyway. So really be conscious of keeping, maintaining the integrity of your posture here. So let's drop our left ear to our left shoulder. If you'd like a little extra, you can take your left arm up and around and pull down. Really opening up this right side. I'm getting pretty intense pretty quickly. So find a good spot that you can feel that fascia slowly releasing. And breathe into that area. Try to send your breath to the tightness. If you'd like to reach your right arm out for even a little more, you can do that as well. Kind of move it around or tiptoe your fingers out. Just make some organic movements and see what feels good. You can also start to turn your neck, maybe start to look towards your left shoulder. See, that is a whole different animal right there. Just be really mindful and really use this to explore your body here. Really listen to all the little intricacies that we don't pay much attention to. And take a few more moments to take these subtle movements and see what you can find out about the right side of your neck here and where you're holding. And if it's willing to release for you right now. And let's roll our head all the way down to center, maintaining the posture in your back. So if you're wanting to slump over, then go ahead and readjust so you're using your strong, straight spine with your spinal curves. Chin is to your chest. You can clasp your hands behind your head if you'd like to pull your head down a little bit more to open up the back of your neck. And let's round all the way in. So go ahead and now curve your spine, making a C shape with your spine. So we'll go all the way in here. Keeping your head down but straightening your spine. Roll our head over to the right side. So now your right ear is coming by your right shoulder. Shoulder blades are still on our backs. And start to explore the left side. And see what small movements that you can make to find where you can release or to find some hidden tension. You normally don't have to look very far in this area. I'm really finding it right now by tilting my head down, tilting it towards my right shoulder. I'm really feeling it kind of on the back of my neck here. Really good spot. Again, you can take your right arm up and over if you'd like to pull your head down a little bit more. And you can also bring your left arm out and tiptoe the fingers away, or maybe move the palm towards the back of the room and then twist it towards the front of the room. All of this is really juicy. And don't forget to breathe. Let's all take a really deep breath. So drink up your breath, inhale, and then exhale. Another big drink of air and send it to the left side of your neck. And release. Start to bring your chin back down to your sternum. You're facing down. Hands back to your knees. Let's bring our head back up. So let's inhale and lift our arms up, 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 slowly, and we'll meet at the top. And then exhale, we'll twist to the left. So right hand, left knee. Left hand right behind my sacrum. And I'm twisting around a straight spine. And inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Come back to center. I'm gonna take my left arm over in front of me and over to the right side. And I'll take my right arm and start to pull it back. So I'm opening up through this deltoid shoulder area. You can also use your elbow armpit, I think is what that is. And just really pull back really slow, no jerky motions. We just want to like slowly and nicely open up that fascia. So our fascia is almost like a honeycomb, kind of looks like the honeycomb material that is over all of our muscles and throughout our whole body. It's kind of a covering, a sheath. And it can get really bunched up and tight. And this is one of the things that we're really stretching by the slow, steady releases. We'll take our left hand to our right knee. Right hand behind your sacrum. And we'll inhale, lift. Then exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. And exhale, Come back to center, this time bringing our right arm around over to the left side. And we'll start to pull back on our left wrist. One more. Okay, go ahead and release. And let's take eagle arms. This will open up our rhomboids up top, our top upper back. Let's take our right arm up and our left arm under, and we're gonna crisscross above the elbows if you can. And you can either bring the backs of your palms together, or if it's available to you, you can bring your palms together. So wherever you are, let's lift up. And then exhale, we'll curl in. So here we're really stretching through our upper back, upper neck. Drop your chin to your sternum. Inhale, we'll lift up. Pushing your belly towards the front of the room, really arching your spine. And exhale, folding in. One more time, lift up, fingertips to the sky. And exhale, fold in. You can unwind your arms and shake them out. We'll do that on the other side. So let's take our left arm on top and our right arm below, and either match the backs of your palms together, or if it's available, the front of your palms. And we'll inhale, lift. Arching our spine. Really getting a stretch underneath the armpits. And then coming all the way in. So elbows to your belly, spine towards the back room, chin to your chest. And come back up. And release. One last time. Up, up, up. And go ahead and unwind, and again, we'll shake that out. And let's take some side body stretches. These are my favorite. I love the feeling of lengthening. Let's take our right arm to the floor, our left palm up, and let's rainbow over, looking up towards the left. So chest up, chest is turning towards the sky, towards the left. You can even take your hand on your chest if you'd like to, if that helps you kind of twist around. So rainbowing up and over, or hand to chest, hand to heart. We'll come back and we'll go on the other side. So left hand plants, right arm, palm up and over. So really keep connecting your opposite hip. So if we're coming over to the left here, I want to be pushing away, so I'm continuing to maintain this connection on my right side. That gets more of a stretch all the way down from my hip. So you should be feeling this all the way from your hip, all the way up through to your elbow. And if you need some suggestion to help you turn your chest up, you can take your hand to your heart, turn your chest, and then come back over. So let's inhale up, and we'll exhale over. And find a little flow here. So we'll inhale up and exhale over. We'll do this a couple times. So really just feel like you're riding your breath. We're expanding on the inhales and releasing on the exhales. One more time. Big, big, and sink. And good, and we'll come back to center. And let's do a few leg stretches here. Let's take our right leg out and we'll keep our left leg in. Let's start to fold forward here. Again, we want to think about connecting both of our sit bones to the floor. And we'll start to just come forward. So you can walk forward with your palms. You can drop your elbows if that's available to you. Or if you need something, you need a little bit more height to put your arms, then just find a pillow, whatever prop you're using. But wherever you are, let's go ahead and drop our head. So we're continuing to stretch through the back of the neck. So check in with your right hip here. It wants to come up. So one way to keep that down is watch your toes. So this is internally rotating my leg, which is popping my hip up. So by maintaining that my toes are pointing up, it's keeping my pelvis on the ground. And also that action of thinking that your pelvis is a bowl of water. We want to be pouring the water out of the back. That's the action you're wanting to make with your pelvis here. We're coming forward, your upper body's coming forward, but your pelvis is staying back. One more inhale. And exhale, release. Go ahead and come up. Let's take our left hand kind of diagonal from your left hip. We'll take our right arm, and we're gonna push our hips up and just take a big side body stretch. And the higher you push your hips, the more stretch you can get. Just see what's available to you, and you're really reaching with your top arm here. And then we'll come back down. Take your left hand to the outside of your straight leg. Inhale, lift, and exhale, twist around. Good, and come back to center. Let's bring our left leg in a little bit if you can, and we'll take our right leg up and over. And try to plant the sole of your right foot on the ground. If you need to straighten your bottom leg, then that's fine too. So whichever one is available to you. Again, moving slow and with our breath. Let's inhale with our left hand. And then exhale, you can wrap around and start to twist to the right. Inhale, lengthen and lift. And exhale, twist. Really visualize wringing out your day here. One more time. I feel like I can twist deeper the bigger breaths I take. So there's an idea. Let's unwind our legs, and we'll take our left leg straight, and we'll bring our right foot in to our inner thigh. Let's go ahead and start to walk forward here. So finding where is a good stretch for you while you can still maintain your left hip being on the ground. And again, flex your foot, and if you keep your toes pointed up, then you have a better chance of keeping your hip down. So when you get situated, go ahead and drop your neck again. One more inhale. Slowly come back up. And let's take our right hand a little bit diagonal of our right hip. Left palm facing up. And we'll put our weight in our right palm, lift our hips, and come up and over. Big side body stretch, really reaching through your top arm. This is really controlling a lot of the stretch. So exaggerate it. And then exhale, release. That's one of my favorites. We'll take our right arm all the way over to the outside of our left knee. Inhale, lift. And exhale, twist. Lengthen. Twist. One more. Let it go. Coming back to center. We'll bring our right knee facing more forward, and we'll bring our left leg up and over. And again, if you want to keep the bottom leg straight, then you can also do that. But if this is available, this is where we're going. So right arm up, wrap it around your left knee. Inhale up and twist. Really moving with your breath. Release and unwind. And we'll come to laying on our backs. So let's keep our knees bent to begin with. Let's bring your feet to the edges of your mat and let your knees knock in together. Just kind of reset our sacrum here. Let's let our legs fall all the way to the right. And then bring them up and let them fall all the way to the left. So just do this a few times. We're just kind of feeling that space that we created in our hips. Good. You can toe heel your feet back in. And let's take our right leg to the sky, like you're kicking the ceiling. Let's bend it. Take your ankle to your left knee and start to push your right knee away. Pick your left leg up off the ground, grab behind your left thigh, and start to pull in. So just find a good stretch here and relax into it. And keep your eyes closed. Maybe pull in a little bit deeper on your exhales. Let's release our left leg down to the ground. Cross your right leg all the way over like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair. We'll shift our hips over to the right about an inch and then drop both your knees to the left. So we'll take a spinal twist. And you can look to the right if you'd like a little more. Just really enjoy this. Passive twist here. Notice if you're really getting in sync with your breath now. Sometimes at the beginning of a practice, it seems like the breath gets away from you or you're not focusing on it, but after a while you seem to entrain. It feels more fluid. And on your next inhale, bring your knees back up. You can push them up if that's helpful. Put our hips back in the center and we'll switch sides. We'll put our left leg up towards the sky, kicking the ceiling, and then bending, placing our left foot over our right thigh, and pulling in, so our hands behind our right thigh this time. We're finding your pigeon stretch here. If you need a little bit more, you can grab in front of your shin. You can also push away with your left knee. Some different options. Pull in one more time. Release down. Let's cross our left leg all the way over. Shift your hips to the left. And we'll drop both of our knees, to the right side. If you'd like to look over your left shoulder. Take a couple breaths here. Another round. And start to lift your knees or push them up. Let's bring both of our knees into our chest. Squeeze in. Even bring your head up if that's available. And then legs long, arms up above your head. Good morning stretch. Even though it's evening, I think, for most of you. And then relax everything, and you can leave your arms up above your head if you'd like. You can bring them down by your hips. Just come to a full, relaxing, deep breath. Just letting everything go. Feel your chest rise on the inhales. And sink down on the exhale. And I'm going to leave you laying here for as long as you like. But I want to thank you all for joining me. Again, cold chants at YOGATX. I hope you'll come back and join us and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Namaste. Your knees here and sit your hips back. We'll walk our arms out. And your hips may not come all the way down. You may be more like this, and that's fine too. So whatever feels good to you. But walk your fingertips out so we're opening up underneath your armpit.